feel uh, not can feel boring and affect for negative of the um, work and study positive. And special good for the extreme weather. Extreme weather is not good and affects anything for mental well-being, like the heat wave or flooding, typhoon, uh, storming, anything. So, for example, for the heat wave, weather can can make the people feel exhausted and irritable go out with when we go out for long many hours, or some of the employee work outside. And for the second picture, you can see the flooding, and the flooding cause the worry feeling and very dangerous for many people. And this weather to nowadays is more popular, and because for the world of the climate change. But however, no, not different people react differently. It's been why some people enjoy sunny days, but others find rainy weather uh, feel rainy weather can bring for them peaceful and relax, and they have many motivate to working or painting or studying. Thank you for listening.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That was really interesting. That was a really good breakdown of the topic and the different moods, and also the advantages and disadvantages that each weather can bring. So, really good job. Well done. My question to you is, have you ever had plans cancelled because of weather? So, maybe because you were with your friends and it was too rainy, so you had to go home. Can you think of an example when that has happened to you?
Yes, of course. I remember 3 months ago, I had the plan to hiking with my friend at the Patma National Park, but for that time, that day when we have the plan to hiking, this day is raining, and because when we are hiking, if the weather is rain, it's very dangerous, and we can't hike, and we can't hiking. So we need to cancel and change for another day. Yes, for the sunny day. So I think the one time I cancel and change my plan.
Yeah, very annoying when that happens. Same thing happened to me in Sapa. I couldn't go on a hike because it was too wet. So it happens to all of us. My next question is, for you, what is your favourite weather? What weather makes you feel the happiest?
I think cloudy weather is the best, and the best for me, and make me feel happiest and comfortable, because when the weather not cloudy, it means the temperature not so hot but not so cold, so I can bring some of the spring clothes and hang out with my friend, drink some of the coffee, and relax with this weather. So I really like this cloudy weather.
Perfect. Yeah, that's a really good answer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pia. That was a really good presentation. Thank you. Who would like to go next? Anna, I think you were first. Just by a whisker, we say. UFO. So Anna, please get ready to present.
Hello, Amy. Hello, everyone. Now, give me a minute. I need to share my screen. Yeah. Okay. Now I start with my presentation about the weather and human mood. Oh my God. Okay. We often think of the weather as something that only affects our surroundings, but from my experience, it also affects our emotions. Today, I would like to say how the weather influenced my mood through some personal experience. First, let's start with the sunny weather. On a sunny day, we usually feel happier, more energetic, and more motivated to go outside, such as hang out with friends, take some photo at a beautiful place, or riding a bike at the park. The best thing we always do on the sunny day is travel to somewhere have beach. Honestly, my son really loves it. He can play there all day without getting tired. By the way, the little cutie is my son. Next, then suddenly the weather changed and a heavy rain become fall. I have to find a shelter in the coffee shop, and I sit there watching the rain through the window. A current song called "On Rainy Days" start playing, and the combination of the music and the sound of rain creates a very emotional atmosphere. At that moment, I often begin to remember some memory from my childhood or a few sad memory from the past. It's surprising how rain can make us feel nostalgic and reflective. On the other hand, hot weather has a completely different effect on me. It makes me sweat a lot and feel exhausted. In fact, that's exactly what I have experienced during the past few months in Ho Chi Minh City. The intense heat often leaves me very little energy, and sometimes I just want to sit and still do nothing. Uh, uh, something funny appear on my head, always in my head. If lazy was an Olympic sport, I think I would be had a medal during these days. Finally, my favorite weather is cold weather. The cool breeze feels refreshing after a long period of heat. I immediately feel more relaxed, comfortable, and energetic. I enjoy going outside more, and even simple things like drinking a hot coffee or taking an evening walk feel special. Cooler weather often improves my mood almost instantly. To conclude, weather may not control our lives, but it definitely affects our emotion. My my husband always told me the weather forecast is exactly my emotion forecast. Thank you for listening, and I hope you found my presentation interesting and maybe thought about the weather affects your own mood too.
But thank you so much, Anna. That was really, really good. I really loved how you brought in your personal life and your personality into the presentation. That was really, really good. I need to ask, how old is your son and what is his name?
Oh, my son is 20 months old. And his name is Đăng Khôi. I love to call him Bánh Bao. I can show that for you. One voice. Yeah.
Oh, he's very cute.
Can you see me? You can see me? You can
And what is his favorite weather?
absolutely the sunny day because we really love beach.
Yes,
Yeah.
very nice. So he enjoys the sunny weather. So he's not like his mother. He wants it to be hot, but
Yes.
we're all different. But Nick, that's a great presentation. I'll ask you questions about the weather now. So can you think of the most recent time the weather was perfect for you?
A few months ago, I think I had this because it's too hot for me. But several days it's rainy, heavy rainy. I just come back. I just come back home from work under heavy rain. But I love it because it's not hot, cold. Yeah, something like that.
Perfect. So there are colder times ahead. Perfect. Thank you so much, Anna, for a great presentation. I really enjoyed you bringing in your personal story. So thank you very much, and hopefully some more beach days for your son soon. Perfect. Thank you so much. Who would like to go next? Perfect. Please, Nancy, go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, everyone. Let me share my screen.
Good morning.
No worries. Take your time.
Yeah, you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah, so good evening, everyone. So last week, I present the impact of human activity on the environment, and we show how action either the world around us. Building on that foundation, today I continue with a closely related and even more urgent question: is climate change the biggest problem in the world today? According to WHO, the answer is yes. To understand why, let's start this with the number, which this chart shows that the Earth's average temperature has increased by 1.1 degrees Celsius since the pre-industrial period, clearly evident of the impact human activity on having a global warming. But temperature is just the beginning. Beyond rising heat, the second major impact of human activity is the widespread damage to ecosystems around the world. Rising temperatures are causing ice to melt and sea level to rise, threatening coastal communication. Climate change also increases the risk of large wildfire and stronger storm and extremely weather events. So on top of that, rainfall patterns are become more unpredicted, leading to both severe floods and prolonged drought. Taken together, this change affect wildlife natural habitat and human communication worldwide. And the sign of already visible, we can see side ice sheets and sea level rise and more instant heat wave across the global. To bring this closer to home, let's focus on Vietnam. Vietnam is facing increased several heat waves. Recently, temperature in regions like the Northwest and the Central Coast have reached to 29 to 41 degrees Celsius, causing power shortage and serious health risks. There's not abstract statistics that are happening in our country right now. So as the result of extremely change, many aspects of daily life are being disrupted. His way increase health risk can even lead to loss of life, especially on the elderly and children. High temperature also reduce labor productivity and put pressure on engineer infrastructure. So what can we do about it? To address this challenge, action is needed at every level of society because government, business, and individuals all have important role to play. So first, government should imply stricter emission reduction policy and promote renewable energy. Secondly, business need to be adopt green technology and reduce industrial waste through more sustainable product practice. And finally, individuals can contribute by saving energy, using public transportation, reduce plastic waste, and choose more environmentally friendly lifestyle. Only through this combined efforts, all sectors can we build a more sustainable future. So in conclusion, as we have seen throughout this presentation, human activities are having a serious impact on our environment. These are no longer distant problems. They are affect people around the world today, including here in Vietnam. So everyone have the role to play in protecting our environment and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. The future of planet depends on the action we take today. So it's the time to action and to start making a difference now. So thanks for your attention. Do you have any questions?
Perfect. Thank you so much. That was a really good job of making a very difficult, complicated topic to be quite clear and very easily broken down into clear points. So that was a really good job. Very well done. I think it's very hard to think of a question about climate change because it is just such a massive topic. So I think I will ask you, what do you think is the biggest threat to Vietnam? Do you think it's the rising temperatures? Do you think it's the more extreme weather? Do you think it's the pollution? What do you think is the biggest problem climate change is giving to Vietnam?
Now what can I say? So I think the biggest problem is the extremely weather. Like in Da Nang city nowadays, the storm is like stronger than before, and because a city is like not everyone can affordable how to play, and when the storm go there, it's lead to like a lot of damage and can everyone can lose their life and like the whole life. Yes.
Yeah, that's really it's very difficult. I think we have similar things happening in the UK as well. So, yeah, good answer to the question. And another question about climate change. It's hard to ask because I know that we're not all scientists here. But do you think that it might be too late to reverse climate change? Do you think the damage has already been done?
Yes, so I think like climate change happen every day, and so now we just like person like a person like a small person in the big world, but not everyone can try to make the difference. Like not using plastic bag and try to saving energy and use like renewable energy and can use maybe electric bicycle, and I think it's just a little thing but make difference.
Mm-hmm. Make it little. So you think that you still have hope that we could change things?
Yeah.
You still believe it's hard to have hope, definitely. Perfect. Thanks so much. And I really liked that you talked about Vietnam in your presentation to talk about making it relevant for you. So thank you very much. That was a really good presentation. I really enjoyed it. Perfect. Who would like to go next? Perfect. Oh, I saw Annie's hand up first. So Annie, go ahead.
Yes. Sorry, I don't prepare the slide.
That's okay. No worries.
Yeah, so I just can talk. Yeah, can talk. Yeah, so yes, so many things to do with, and I start with new chapter. Yeah. And now and today I talk freestyle. Yeah, and I do the question. What is the best kind of weather for studying or working? Yeah. To be honest, I think warm and sunny is a bad weather for study working. Yeah. When it's too hot, I feel tired easily and lose focus, which leads to low productivity. Yeah. On the other hand, it's too cold. I feel sleepy and my hands stiff because I'm not good at dealing with the cold. Yeah. So I think warm and sunny weather make me feel comfortable and full of energy. Yeah. It helps me stay focused and work effectively. Yeah. Thank you for your listening.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That's really interesting to hear you say that because I'm actually the opposite. Because when I was, I think because in England it's very rarely warm and sunny. That if it was warm and sunny, I did not want to be inside studying. I wanted to be outside enjoying the sunshine. So it's very interesting to hear that you have a different opinion. Do you enjoy working or studying when it's raining?
Actually, when it's raining, I enjoy studying. Yeah, because you know I love studying, and I can study in anywhere, anytime, and it's very easy to choose my workplace. Yeah, so I can study at home when it's raining. Yeah, so I think it's not problem. Yeah.
So you don't mind, like, whatever happens, I can study. That's a good mindset. I wish I had that too. When it's hot and sunny, the last thing I want to do is be on my laptop doing work. So that's a very good working mindset that you have. And my next question is, so that was the best weather for studying and working. What do you think the best weather is for having fun with like your friends or your family? What is the best weather for that?
Yes. I choose the sunny. Yeah, so sunny. I think sunny's weather is a pair for the outdoor activity. Yeah, especially special event. And the sunny make us feel very energy. Yeah, and comfortable, and so we can organize some activity such as play outdoor, barbecue, or barbecue. Yes, so it a meaningful time to connect a member of the family. Yeah.
Perfect. That's a great answer. Yeah. So sunny, so everyone's outside and having fun. Yeah. We have a similar thing in the UK. We always have big barbecues on the the 1 month it's sunny. We have nice barbecues.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. That's a great answer. Thank you, Annie. So I think what we've learned from you is that the best weather for you is sunny, working, studying, hanging out with your family. Sunny is the best for you. So perfect. Thank you so much, Annie. Who would like to go next? I saw Lucy's one first, so off you go.
Yeah, please wait for me to.
Yeah, no worries, take your time.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So, have you guys here ever found it difficult to study during a hot summer day, or you just or you're just not in the mood for working or studying, because sometimes you feel tired, distracted, or unmotivated when studying or working. So the reason here may be the weather around us. When it's too hot, you may feel uncomfortable and sleepy, and when it's too cold, may feel struggle to focus. And this raises an important question that is there an ideal weather condition that helps us perform better? So as I researched it, there is an experiment that conducted by Cornell University that the researchers tested students in rooms with different temperature. They found that students performed best at around 25 Celsius degrees, while rooms that were too hot or too cold reduced the attention and concentration. So they discovered that temperature has a direct effect on the attention span and productivity. So, from that, I come to a conclusion that the best weather for productivity is the chilly weather with overcast clouds. Based on the research, you can say that it is a midly cool day with the temperatures between 20 and 25 degrees Celsius, with the moderate humidity and natural daylight and a quiet environment that can improve the focus. Moreover, there's one point I want to make clear is the quiet environment with the gentle rain and ambient noise. So for me personally, I would love to study in my room while the outside is drizzling, is raining a bit, because it makes me focus more and work more productively, and it makes the whole atmosphere calmer and cozier. Yeah, and yeah, that was my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lucy. That was a really, really good presentation. I found that study really, really interesting. That was a really amazing thing to add into your presentation, as it made it I learned something new today. I didn't know that, so I'll have to make sure when I'm studying in the future that I keep my room at 25 degrees so I can do my best. Here's the question now. You might not know the answer, but do you know there's a difference between gender in men and women? So it's more of a statement than a question. But so in my university, they did an investigation, and apparently in the library, it was problematic because it was women needed warmer environments and men needed colder environments. So the library was really cold and it was too cold for the women, so it was advantaging men in temperature. So that's not a question, but it reminded me of that. So that was a really interesting thing. It's 25 degrees, but I wonder if women need it to be warmer than men do. Yeah, so my question is for you is, what is the best temperature for you? What is your ideal studying situation? Like, would it be your bedroom? Would it be the library? Would it just be anywhere? And what would the temperature be like?
Well, actually, it depends on the whole condition, because when you study or you work for some, like you want to come up with new ideas, I would recommend you study in, like, immerse yourself into the nature environment, because it's really, yeah, it's really useful, or it's an ideal place to come up with new ideas. But study in the library or just in a cafe would be a good choice to to study, because they keep the air conditioner in the moderate temperature, and yeah, it's also a good choice for you. Yeah.
Amazing. So if you're studying for a test, what does your like daily routine look like? What time do you get up? What time do you go? What does your day look like if you're studying for a test?
Well, fortunately, I have just finished my final exam in the university, and I will tell you,
Congratulations.
yeah. And my routine is that uh, I often wake up at around 7 a.m. because it depends on the subject. When the day after, I have to took a subject that have to memorize a lot of things, a lot of lectures. I often refer studying in the morning because it makes me memorize things longer. Yeah. And when I wake up, I often study outside because I can't stand staying at my home in the four walls. It keeps my mind stuck. Yeah, I can memorize things. So yeah, I often hang out with my friends at the coffee shop, or I study at the library in my university. It's also very large and quiet, with such a good place to study. Uh, yeah, and then I study for a whole noon, and I have lunch with my friends, and then I get home at night. It's really late. Yeah, and I also study at my home once, and then it's just keep repeating like that. Yeah.
That sounds like a good study day. You've got a good routine going on. Well done finishing your exams. It's a really good feeling when you finish, I understand. So yeah, well done. I'm also the same. I cannot study at home. I have to leave the house. I need to go to see my friends, to a cafe, a library. I can't, because some of my friends would spend a whole week studying in their room, and I was like, how do you not go crazy? Because
Yes.
I couldn't do that. So thank you so much. That was a really, really good presentation.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Yes.
Perfect. Who would like to go next? Heidi, I've seen you, so go for it.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
When we share my previous,
Yeah, no worries.
can you see my presentations?
Yes, I can.
Yes, okay. Hello everyone. Good evening. Today I would like to talk about impact of weather on people mood. Yeah. Have you ever noticed that some people love sunny days and rather prefer rainy weather? Yes, this difference is not just a matter of habits. In fact, a study conducted in 2011 found that people respond weather in different ways, and research identified four groups of people. Yes, the first is summer lover. These people enjoy warm and sunny weather, and their mood improve when the sun is shining. And the second group is summer hater. They often feel uncomfortable in hot warm weather and may become less happy when temperature rises. And the third group is rain haters. Yeah, their mood tend to balance on rainy days. And finally, there are infected people. Yes, when weather does not have a strong influence on their emotions. Yes, and this just remind us that perfect weather for everyone. However, studies show that for most people, the best conditions for mood are middle temperatures between 10 and 21 degrees Celsius with sunshine and clear sky. Yeah, like the picture I put in here. And weather also affects our energy levels. On cool or cloudy days, people often feel sleepy and less active because they see less sunshine, and warm and sunny days usually have people feel more energetic and feel energetic and motivated. Yeah. However, the very important limits when temperature becomes too high, people may feel tired, stressed, and uncomfortable instead of energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I have for example, during summer in Hanoi, temperature sometimes exceeds 40 degrees Celsius, and according to Vietnam episode in Hanoi reports a significant increase in heat rate in during periods of extreme heat, and especially among working age adults. And another example in Ho Chi Minh City, heavier rains and polluting can also affect people mood. Heavy rainfall often cause flooding and traffic across the city, and many people struggle to get home and roads. And yes, climate change is making this challenge more serious. Global temperature continue to rise, and extremely heat wave, storm, and floods are becoming common. And these events are not only affect our physical health, but also our mental health well-being, and they can increase feeling of stress, fear, and uncertainty about the future. And I have some ways to reduce the impact the weather on your mood and energy. For example, we can try regular exercise, enough sleep, and balanced diet. Or spend more time with friends if we have possible, and stay connected with friends and families to reduce stress. Yes. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. That was a really good mixture of things like from Vietnam experience, the impact of climate change, and the different kinds of people. So my question to you is, out of the 4 people, which one are you? I'm a summer lover. How do you describe yourself as affected by the weather?
Describe myself.
Yeah, so are you a summer lover? Are you a rain lover? Are you a summer hater? Yeah, which one are you?
Yes, I'm a summer lover.
Yes.
Yeah. I really like activity outdoors, and I love beach and mountains. So yeah, so when the summer I can go swimming on the beach, or hiking, or trekking on mountains.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yeah, so it allows you to do all these sort of really exciting things. Perfect. And I really found the last slide very interesting about the ways people can try and stop the weather affecting their mood. So what is something that you do to stop the weather affecting your mood too much?
Maybe a moment. Yes. I think it's on for way is I can practice for me, and that's enough sleep, water, rinse enough water, and hang out with my friend, or work on sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Helping friends get through it. My thing is I always do exercise. So even if it's raining and cold, I will still go for a run outside, because I'm like, I don't care how cold it is. I need to be outside because it's important. So that's a really good way of coping with the weather. So thank you so much. That was a really interesting presentation. Thank you. Who would like to go next? City, perfect. Go for it.
Yeah, please give me a moment to share
Yeah,
my
no worries. Take
screen.
your time. We can see your screen.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. That's all
Good
good.
evening, teacher. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, it's been very hot these past few days in many cities, right? And for me, it's quite hard to concentrate on studying or working when the weather is this hot. Without air conditioning. Yeah, actually, I hate rainy weather, but honestly, this heat is even worse. Even worse. So when I saw today's presentation topics, I choose this one immediately. So today I would like to share my opinion on what I think is the best kind of weather for study and working. And yeah, for me, cool and sunny weather is the best for studying and working. Comfortable temperatures is from 20 to 20 degrees Celsius. It's not too hot or not too cold for me, and I can focus on my task without being distracted by weather discomfort. And a bright and pleasant environment also makes studying and working more enjoyable. And yeah, and there are two main reasons why I prefer this type of weather. First, it's improved concentration. When the weather is comfortable, it's easy to stay focused and complete tasks efficiently. Second, sunny weather can improve our mood. Natural sunlight often makes people feel happier and more energetic. As a result, we became more motivated to study or work. And personally, I noticed a big difference in my performance depending on the weather. During very hot day, I often feel tired and lose concentration quickly. But on rainy days, I sometimes feel sleepy, a little lazy, and less motivated. However, when the weather is cool and sunny, I can study or for longer periods and finish my work more efficiently. That's why this type of weather work is for me. Yeah, before I finish, I would like to share a few advice about weather and productivities. But hot weather can reduce learning performance. This happens because the body leaving fewer mental resources for concentration and learning. Second, cloudy days may actually improve memory because they create a calmer environment with fewer distractions. Another interesting fact is that sudden weather change often occurring before storm or during seasonal transitions can make the level of hormones in the body change and make people feel tired, sleepy, or less focused. Finally, spring weather often boosts creativity. Many people come up with more ideas when the weather becomes warmer and sunnier. Thank you for listening.
Perfect. Oh, Yeah, I'm on, not muted. Thank you very much, Jane. That was a really, really good presentation. I really enjoyed the facts and also the clear breakdown of how this is relevant to Vietnam right now, and how it's affecting you and your work and your productivity. So thank you so much. So I asked a similar question earlier, but my question to you is sort of, so if the best for studying is to have the sort of the cloudy, the mild temperatures, but what is your personal favorite weather for hanging out with your friends and your family, or when you're not studying or working, but you're just living your life, what's your favorite weather then?
I think my favorite weather is sunny, but but warm, partly cloudy. Yeah, it's not too hot, but it's still sunny. For outdoor activities, I will hang out with my friends or family to go to the coffee shop or go camping. Or night the party like barbecue in outdoor. Yeah. But honestly, sometimes at the weekend, I really enjoy the rainy weather. Yeah, when I have not to go out for work or go out for some reason, so I just stay at home. So I think I enjoy a rainy day with some snack and see some movies. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's really good to hear. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's nice to have a day of raining. You feel like you can stay inside, guilt free, don't feel bad. You're like, well, it's raining, I can't go outside. So that's a really good question. It's a really good answer. My next question is, so obviously Vietnam is quite a hot country, experiences really, hot summers, hot weather. How do you think the weather affects the country as a whole? Do you think it makes things like more slow because everyone's really tired and hot? Do you think it makes people happier because it's sunny all the time? Like, how does the hot weather affect Vietnam?
Honestly, I think it's depend. The people who love sunny or love rainy. But I think the weather, the hot weather, is mostly effect on negative. If it's too hot, it will affect negatively. It will make people less of energy, tired, and sometimes get sick with this. But I think it's the negative effect. But I think some people will enjoy sunny weather. Yeah, I think so.
So it kind of makes most people are feeling a bit more tired. Some people are feeling more happy. So yeah, that was a good answer. That was quite a tricky question. So sorry about that. Yeah, thank you so much. That was a great presentation. Ronnie, I think you are the last person to go. If you'd like to go. If Ronnie, are you there? Would you like to go?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
Hello.
go.
Yeah. Sorry. Today I don't prepare the present, but yeah, I want to talk about my true story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Today I would like to talk about climate change and floods. In my opinion, climate change is one of the biggest problems in the world today. You know, in 2020, my province, Quảng Bình province, experienced a very serious flood. It was one of the worst floods in many years. Many houses were underwater, roads were damaged, and schools were flooded. My students could not go to school for a long time. At that time, I was the principal of Quảng Ninh High School. I was very worried about my students because many of them lost books, clothes, and school supplies. Some families were facing great difficulties after the flood. After the flood, I wrote a letter to my students. Unexpectedly, the letter became very popular on social media. Many people liked and shared. I think there are about 20,000 like and follows. In the letter, I told them not to worry about, and I said they did not need to wear a perfect school uniform, and if their clothes were old, it was okay. The most important thing was that they were safe and ready to return to school. I also told them to stay confident and keep smiling because we could overcome difficulty together. And the letter was shared by many people. This experience taught me that education is not only about lessons and exams. It's also about caring for students and help them through difficult time. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Oh, thank you. That was a really interesting story. I'm really sorry that flood happened. That is a horrible thing to experience. But well done for being, a leader in a difficult time and using your platform and your status to help other people and to spread the word of unity and kindness to each other during hard times. That is very inspiring. Yeah, I guess my question is, obviously that is, you were saying, is linked to climate change, and obviously you're showing how we can work together as a team to stop the impacts being as bad. But what do you think can be done to stop it getting worse in terms of more floods, more dangerous weather, more fire? What do you think can be done to try and reduce it in the first place?
Yes, how to be done, try and reduce that. I think there are many ways to reduce the change climate, but I think in education it's important to teach students to know how to protect environment. Yeah.
Yeah, education is so important to understand things. And yeah, I guess my next question is, so sort of after throughout the story, so after the flood, how long did it take for your province to recover from the flood?
Sorry, I can't understand.
No worries. After the flood, how long did it take for your province to recover and get better and for the damage to be reduced?
Yes. We live in a flood area, a rural area, so we know how to return after the flood. So about 1 week we can return again. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. But yeah, I'm sure the flood would probably have a lasting impact as well. Okay, perfect. That's really interesting. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. So thank you so much, everybody, for the class today. Everyone had really interesting presentations. I really enjoyed listening to them all. I'll see you guys on Thursday for our next lesson. I can't remember the topic, but I'll let you know on Thursday what our lesson is. Thanks so much. Enjoy the next couple of days till I next see you. And thank you so much, everyone, for your hard work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye, teacher.
Thanks. Bye, guys. Have a good
Bye,
evening.
bye, everyone. Good
Goodbye,
night.
everyone. Good night.